Okay, my name is Anthony Hall. I'm the founder of the R.A.E.L organization, also founder of the R.A.E.L Orange Friday. We've come up here to Klerksdorp today from Cape Town to carry the R.A.E.L Friday forward in Klerksdorp. It's about removing the stigma about drugs, it's about removing the discrimination about drugs, and it's about taking our street backs from the drug dealers. That's why we've all gathered here in Klerksdorp today in South Africa.
Drug dealers are coming in here. I want to see them here. I'm not talking from here. I'm talking from here. Yes.
We are coming here today to make a statement. And when we hand over this piece of paper, we demand answers. Our children are dying. So it's for the people. It's the people of this country that stand up. We as the people are going to take back our streets. If I was the Premier of Northwest, I would be standing next to me now. Parents are breaking. Families are in pain. People can't stand it anymore. So it's time that we stood up. Every mother and father here whose child is a drug addict, they're not scum. They are children who took the wrong choice, and they need to be led out the darkness into the light. Are we going to stand and watch our children die? No! No way! No! Our president should lead by bloody example. If you're a thief, then what is going to happen to the rest of the country? If you corrupt, my country is going to be corrupt. Drug dealers are coming in here knowing that when they go to court there, they're going to walk out. Addiction doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care what family you come from.
We cannot enable our children to carry on using drugs. Spare my feelings, save my life. Most of us who have been using and have traveled the road of addiction know that we were that close. We were in the devil's camp all the time. We were partying with the devil. We were joining with the devil. He was our bride. When we walk down the street and someone says, brother, why are you people wearing orange? You tell them, if you're a recovering addict, you tell them your story. You don't walk past and say, I'm in a hurry. We must practice, because you know what? We as recovering addicts and alcoholics are not allowed to make a mistake because the eyes are on us. But I'm glad the eyes are on me, because it's more insurance against picking up the next drink and the next drug. Respect your mother and father. Please respect your mother and father, because the day they're not there, you're going to cry out, where is mom and where is dad? Don't take the easier, softer route of drug addiction. It's easier to light a pipe than go to church on a Sunday morning. Drugs kills Christians, Muslims, atheists, agnostics, you name it, it kills. Don't deny a man the right to recovery because he does not serve the same God as you. Rather show him what your God does for you, and then he will come to your side. Why Mr. Swanepoel is here? I believe because he cares. As concerned citizens of the Kosh area, we feel it our duty to bring the following to your attention. A, our community is under siege by drug dealers who are targeting our youth. 2, our community is suffering due to the use of drugs that are sold by the dealers and can be seen in the following. The general moral decay of our youth, families breaking up due to the fact that most people cannot stand the stress of living with an addict. Escalation in crime activities due to substance abuse. How does a drug addict who can't work get his money? He steals, he rapes, he robs, he murders. A community has a right to a free and safe environment. The community has the right to the free and safe environment as enshrined in the Constitution, as enshrined in the Bill of Rights in 1994, signed by the great Mr. Nelson Mandela. We have got the constitutional right to security. We respect the police and we respect the Metro Police for those who are doing their jobs properly. Those that are stealing and in bed with the gangsters and with the drug dealers must go to prison with the drug dealers and the gangsters. Drug dealers should receive no leniency when they are apprehended. We demand that they remain in custody without any bail. Yes. No bail. No bail. A lot of things are out of Mr. Swanepoel's scope. There's protocol to go through, but we're at the starting point. How can you govern a country and you don't have a specialized unit dealing just in drugs? How can you govern a country? Come, Mr. Zuma, open your eyes, pay back the country. Leave the money, pay back the country. The people are dying. Mr. President, if you can't control our streets, we will control the streets. Mr. President, get your priorities right. Our children are dying. Please, Mr. President, we beg you, Mr. President, get your priorities right. Lead this country. Now that is what you call, give him a hand, the man of the people. Mr. Swanepoel, I know this is a bit creased, but I hand this over to you, sir. Not from myself and Emél, we just the people talking here. It's from the people. Everyone here is handing over that petition.
Thank you for the privilege that I have of accepting this memorandum this morning. I know drugs is a huge problem. We have already identified it as one of our priority crimes. But we cannot fight this fight alone. And I want to make a plea to the community. You are the eyes and ears of the police and the prosecution in our city. If you don't give us the registration numbers of the drug dealers, if you don't give us information where they do their business, we as law enforcement agencies cannot take the fight to the drug dealers. Fathers, you must take back your families. You must lead by example. A child does not do what you say, he does what you do. He looks at your father and says, if my father gets drunk, why can't I do it? If my father smokes cigarettes or my father uses a dacha, why can't I do the same? From the National Prosecuting Authority side, I took notice of what is written in the memorandum. And then I want to make a plea to the principals of our high schools and even our primary schools. You cannot hide your head in the sand like an ostrich and say, there's no drugs in my school. They must wake up. They must wake up. There's drugs in every school in this town. I will commit myself as the Chief Prosecutor of this cluster to see to it that we take a stance against drug abuse and also the drug dealers. But then I want a similar commitment from the community. Do I have the commitment? Please, you are the eyes and ears on the ground. We need your support in this fight as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Mr. Swanepoel. It's amazing how God has sent a man of God. And I can give you the commitment this morning, Mr. Swanepoel. R.A.E.L has been going for 8 years and we've never stopped. We've done this unfunded, funding from no one. God has been our provider, and I give you the commitment this morning. We will never stop. We will never stop. And we are going to launch a local with Karine, Emél, and everyone interested here. Like I said this morning, there's going to be no bosses. God is in charge, and then every time we come here, because the drug dealer, we must also remember, has also got Facebook. He's also got Twitter. He also got the social media. He knows what is going on. If we can't handle things together as a group fighting against addiction, how are we meant to fight the drug dealers? We first have to get our house in order.